Hey everybody, thought I'd push the button and see what we talk about, whatever. And it's another day while our world is under a hostile assault and takeover via the United States of America. And watching the news, and Governor Tim Walz was apparently talking about this latest shooting. And but anyways, he was only caught a little piece of it as I turned the TV on, and yeah, he was talking about division and divided, or oh yeah, people are saying the Democrats are so divided. Everybody's divided. Some just don't know how to, some unified it because they don't want to think. Lazy asses won't go inside. Yeah. Tacos. Or whatever. Whoever you are. You could be machos. For all I care. Anyways, yeah, he said, how he was married and his household's divided, and they get along, they work it out, right? And a lot of truth in that, for how a person should think in a way. There's always, on whatever subject, when I was writing my song number 2 that I took off of the streaming and various reasons, yeah, a big large percentage, a large credence level of don't ever do that song. But there was a larger portion that made me believe that was a useful thing to do and a need to reach out when other ways were cut off. So I said that just to say that there are bandwidths of reasons and percentages. So when somebody's out there in the world and I can't stand it so bad that I'm going to be mean and hateful and unreasonable because I'm biased to some 20% bandwidth that heads through spreads the world with their thinking and negativity or whatever. Could be positivity. But if you don't take enough time to view other bandwidths over whatever you're passionate about with an unbiasedness and say, well, then who am I? Or do I just got to stay in line with that big top dictator, big dick? Even if it's rotten. Spray painted gold. So, with the guns, I've listened to a lot of Democrats, whatever, people who freely and can critically think and are trying to be helpful and not harmful in the world. Those liberals, I think there's a bunch of them with guns, and I don't know, I couldn't name one that I've ever peeped or heard of that are against having guns. Not even one that I could think of. Been listening to the news a lot and everything else I could absorb, this spongy brain of mine. And I don't think any of them have a problem with guns for different purposes or whatever. Even for protection, whatever. I haven't heard of one. I think all they're asking for is to use our divisions to come together on this issue to save the lives of children, workers, people, to get attacked by a society that is mentally having trouble right now, right from the top. This administration, now I don't want smoky-eyed J.D. Vance coming up next when Trump finishes rotting out. This isn't the United States of America. Our Constitution's getting crashed. We're under attack. You guys are like a frog in a bucket, and you still ain't hopped out. But something else hit my head. I diversify the type of stuff I like to take in, and we only know what we know, and I'm only one individual. And even if I hear somebody who's telling me something that, yeah, you're correct, I'll keep hitting a like on your dang videos or your great videos. If enough percentage of it is helpful and not harmful. And the beauty of it, take what resonates, and discard the rest. So, but still, in light of that, there's a thing about it, even though the correctness could have a boom. Yeah, when I analyze, when I root down in, when I decide what to do with whomever is in my life or not in my life, or wherever I have to be, or where I'm at, or whatever position you are while you're on top of your world, at least if you've gained your whole ass mind and you're a whole ass person, and you choose to, I'm married. It's better than it's worth. It is what it isn't. I'm not making a promise for whatever. I'm trying to teach the world. I've did it with religion all the way to everything. Sounds like I'm a haughty person. I only got to deliver it how I got to do it. If I'm moody, I'm moody. Whatever. I'm actually in a good mood. Say it how I say it. And whatever. We'll just keep changing. But hopefully for the better. It'd be nice if they'd work together and actually get gun laws and help for those who seem to be, this last murderer, had all the clues online, everything else. So, but back to the listening to someone. So if you, anyone who promises, oh, your blessings will do this, only until you do this. It's like it's a ransom held over you. Yeah, we won't accept you until you do this, or you can't even respect yourself. Well, no matter if you're one individual and you're guiding a collective or you're part of a collective, it's still a bandwidth of a certain amount of importance in the overall bandwidths in the world. Bandwidths. Get tongue-tied. But I get my energy read often. And what I am, what I'm not, how moody I am or not, or whatever. The thing is, I'm not speaking about myself. Call it my upbringing. I was always, I was speaking on behalf of God. I was like an ambassador of God, even in false religion, because it was a synthetic light. And anyways, now that I'm free and on top of the world, in fact, inherited the earth as well as you all, tell it like it is. Tell it to me, tell it to me. You just forget your foolish pride. But anyways, everybody's a little right, everybody's a little wrong. But the trends with the narcissistic, you know, the way this administration's been run, there's a type. It's an assholic, sackless, think they're alpha male, running everything, corruption. It's time that the world would be a better place if we lived with a little bit of justice. And you can do that with actually more freedoms without the, you better follow my rules. You got to do this one other thing and then we'll accept all your blessings. Yeah. Whatever. People just want to be free from the ties that bind. Most of them don't exist, stuck there in our minds. It's true. Our limited identities, they can keep things, we can keep growing in our perspectives. Open mind for a different view. Those who can't, they stick in that, give me that old time religion, give me that old time religion. You know, and there's lyrics in that original song that makes you love everybody, makes you love everybody. Yeah? Is that what that did to you, you Christian nationalists? It's good enough for me. Anyhow. I just can't help it if I talk like some god. We only know what we know. I think God is free, yeah, with zero group mentality. Yeah. Just one individual, giving out my opinion. So yeah, when there's somebody, oh, it's like this. Well, yeah, but I've weighed that at 20% of the reasons to not do something better or different or wait or you're fine. Yeah? Stop judging, lest ye be judged. And some will, well, that's what you're doing. No, actually, I'm wide opening it. And if that don't make sense to you yet, it will maybe in the future. Or not. Doesn't matter. Anyways, thought I'd say a little stuff. Sorry if it went long. Sorry if I'm moody. I'm not really moody. I feel fine. Have a good one.